Hello, everybody. It's time for an update. I haven't been posting and publishing for a long time in English. That's just because I was so incredibly busy with many people asking for support and many updates coming and my own transformation. A lot of things have been happening in the past few weeks. We had this major transformational cleansing, healing weeks, end of November, beginning of December. Many people got sick, so to speak, with heavy symptoms, but also psychological issues, old depressions coming up again, completely bringing us out of balance. And this was not because we were getting worse or something old was coming back and haunting us. It was because we are transforming and the energies coming in are just bringing everything up and out to be released and cleansed and purified so that we can ascend, that we can develop us further for the new life, for the new earth that we're going to experience. So don't be surprised if you didn't feel well the past few weeks. Most of the people have some issues like flu-like symptoms, but also ear problems, problems are very common, and other things as well, diarrhea and vomiting, throwing up, all that. But what we are experiencing now, it's super interesting because we have experiencing these sun flares coming in, solar eruptions, X flares coming in, and they're quite heavy. They're super strong, and it's the biggest sun flare right now coming in since this whole 25th cycle, which started December 2019 and ends in 2030. So this is quite intense, and it's actually heading up to the 21st of December, the Winter Solstice, where we have a new acceleration cycle coming in. And all this transformation that is happening now, all these global happenings and volcano eruptions, earthquakes, and whatever it is actually all to cleanse the earth and ourselves, to transform everything that's in us, our cells, our bodies, our mind, our spirits, our energy field, so that we can go through the Stargate on the 21st of December and to reach a new phase. Because next year, 2024, is the year of light. There is not going to be the same life anymore than it used to be. Things will change, things are breaking up, more light will be coming in. You will see that things are changing in a massive transformative way, which you can't imagine right now, but you will see that. We also see it in Europe, especially, where everybody thought, people are sheeples, they're not standing up for themselves. We see it now in Germany, where all these tractors and lorries, trucks are going to Berlin and all the other cities, demonstrating, blocking the roads, standing up for themselves. It's not going to happen that they're changing the laws next year, so that really would destroy the industry, everything that's traffic related. So they're standing up. They're actually in one city or in one area, there were blocking the entrances of all the major town halls with concrete blocks, and just block them completely. So things are happening in Spain, in France, everywhere. People are standing up. They're realizing we have to stand up. We have to stand up for ourselves, because otherwise this thing will keep going on. And now there's so much more light that the darkness has no more power. And that's why also everything is brought to light. All the things that have ever been hidden are brought to light, and there is no chance anymore. So you can be very positive. Things are changing, things are transforming to the better for all of us. And what is happening now is this huge cleanse that brings a lot of chaos into the collective, but out of chaos comes order, and that's what is happening right now. And especially with those huge solar flares coming in, they're going to have quite an effect on us. First of all, they have an effect on the Earth's magnetic field. You can have, they influence our nervous system, so they can have an impact on the human nervous system. People who are sensitive to changes in the magnetic field may experience temporary symptoms such as headaches, sleep disturbances, or changes in mood, which is happening right now. These X flares coming in and these CMEs coming in, these coronal mass ejections. We can have sleep disturbances. So yeah, they can affect the levels of melatonin, a hormone that regulates the sleep-wake cycle. People report sleep disturbances or reduced sleep quality during such intense geomagnetic events. It can have an influence on your immune system, because these exposures to geomagnetic storms could lead to an increase in the stress hormones, which in turn could have an impact on the immune response. It can have an influence on your mental health, especially which is linked to increase in psychiatric disorders such as bipolar disease or depression. The link and the connection is not pretty clear right now, but we are seeing it, we're observing it. So there's so much that is going on, and also the magnetic field can have this huge impact on your well-being, such like the Schumann resonance, where they're spiking and the magnetic field is changing. It also has an influence on us. And the winter solstice is really, really the highlight, the catharsis of everything. It's the divine balance between darkness and light, soul and mind, body and spirit. And on the winter solstice, we follow the light on our inner journey through the dark womb of winter and reach the beginning of a new cycle. So the winter solstice is the transition through which we enter a new year, and also stands for death and rebirth. So what do you want to die in yourself? What do you want to have to die and let go? And what do you want to actually cultivate and rebirth or birth in you? So that's up to you now for the next few days to really focus, go inside and look what you want to change in your life. And also during these days, just plan in advance for hours of rest during your days. Arrange your appointments or meetings so that you can take breaks from time to time. Drink plenty of water, avoiding putting too much strain on your digestive system, and allow any emotion that may arise to run through you. You cannot stop the transformation. Let go of resistance within you and ride the tsunami wave, knowing that it will take you to the new shores at top speed. And when you have the feeling like those emotions that are coming up, they're pretty intense. You know that when we feel light emotions such as joy, happiness, excitement, we just let them flow through us. We don't mind, because we know they're not going to last forever. It's like little energy balls running through us, making these nice feelings, and then they're up and gone. The same happens with heavy feelings, which we call negative feelings or negative emotions. The same with them. They just want like energy balls move through us and up and out. But as we don't want to feel those heavy emotions that we don't like, we just push them down and create blockages in our body. So just every time you notice that something is coming up and you don't really like it, just invite it, welcome it, say hello. I'm going to feel that emotion. It's fine, because it's not going to last forever. It might be last for 30 seconds, a minute, or 5 minutes, or 30 minutes, who knows? But then it's gone and out, and it's not blocking you. It's not doing something or sabotaging your body, and that's the best. Okay, so staying in equanimity, in balance, being focused, centered, and grounded. It's the most important practices that you can do for you or for yourself these days. And then we go into the 21st of December. We're going further into the new year. We have the universal year 8, which is all about manifestation and really quite big, and the age of Aquarius, because Pluto is going into Aquarius 2/3 of the year for the first time, and Age of Aquarius is really starting next week, well, nearly next week, but next year, and the year of light. And expect massive changes, massive positive changes, and that's all I can tell you. So don't be afraid for anything. Don't feel sad. Don't feel any fear. we are moving forward if you want it or not, and it's up to you to decide whether you want to actually go along with this ascension, or if you want to stay in this old faded world. So get out of the game, stay outside as a loving, neutral observer, and just ride the wave as it comes along, and you will see it's over much quicker than you will think so.